Previously on the sinking city.
Kill me, you mean? Yeah, I found your cozy little cemetery in the manor's cellar. All those satisfied customers.
Yes, there were some early complications with the ritual, but now Katikanat itself will guide my hand.
You better start making sense, Blackwood.
I can extract the dreamer's seed from you. I will bear this burden and carry it into the Stygian depths below the city. And you shall be free. Free to help me in this quest on an equal footing, or to flee the city with your sanity.
It can't be that easy.
Oh shit. He's dead. He's dead.
3 shots to the gut, 1 through the heart. Quick death.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the sinking city. Now we're here locked in this cell after being framed of the murder of Johannes van Berg, the guy that actually brought us here to the sinking city, and we are going to find out what exactly happened by talking to this guy.
Rise and shine, Detective Reed. Hope you've enjoyed your stay.
Have we met?
For an investigator, I thought you'd have a better memory. I was giving orders at the Carpenter Manor when you visited. The name's Frank. Regardless, I'm here for you. Mr. Carpenter has put up your bail.
Okay.
That's generous of Mr. Carpenter, but tell me, how did he know I was here?
The Carpenter family has a long and proud history of supporting the Oakmont Police Department. Let's just say they keep us in the loop.
I must confess I'm, pleasantly surprised. That seems helping Mr. Carpenter was a good choice after all.
Well, you helped Mr. Carpenter, and now he returned the favor. The Carpenter family always pays its debts.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. Like in a show.
I didn't kill anyone. Do you have any idea what's going on?
Of course you didn't do it, Mr. Reed. The witness must be mistaken.
No, seriously. I'm innocent.
Okay, sir. Mr. Carpenter wishes to see you. I suggest you take up the matter with him yourself.
Fine. Thank you.
Alright, so off to Mr. Carpenter we will go. Where is he? I don't have any proof of my innocence. I need to find evidence that someone else is responsible. Mr. Carpenter wants me to meet me in his manor. He bailed me out and he could tell me about the witness that accused me of murder. So he's in his manor, which is here. So it looks like, after all, it was a good idea to help him. I wonder what would have happened if I didn't help him. Would someone else bail me out? Or I'd have to escape the prison cell on my own, somehow. Okay. We'll go... No, we cannot go this way. Is that what I think it is? You can, it's a fun fair? It looks like it. But anyway, we have to see that guy. There's Frank. I assume that he must be upstairs somewhere. There he is.
Mr. Carpenter, glad to see you in good health.
Yeah, I'm glad too, kid. It was hard to make it here in one piece after all that turmoil. I never expected this from my own son.
I'm sorry for that.
Never mind. Nothing wine, women, and song can't fix. I'm still going strong, kid, if you know what I mean.
Well, I think I know what you mean. So,
I wanted to thank you for bailing me out of jail. That was very helpful.
Yeah, sure, kid. But you must understand that your freedom ain't yet insured. They still have a witness against you. Milton Pierce. I can make sure the police swallow whatever I feed them. But I need some morsels to offer. You get me, kid?
You need evidence of my innocence.
Find the one to blame and let my taskmaster know. Old Brutus will do the rest.
Who is this Milton Pierce?
Another rich rascal running for mayor. Nothing special. Just your typical Reed Heights scum.
Do you know where I can find him?
No idea, kid. From what I've seen in newspaper interviews, he's all over this town.
okay. And what happened to your jacket?
Thank you. I should go.
Wait a second, kid. Take this. It's a fine tool for sticky situations. Make good use of it.
Will do. Thanks.
Yeah. Watch yourself, kid.
Okay. What's the tool I got from the sticky situations? Never mind. Yeah, that was helpful. Okay, so I couldn't learn much about Milton Pierce. All I know is that he lives somewhere in Reed Heights and he's currently running for mayor. He had an interview in newspaper recently. To get the charges against me dropped, I need to find the man that actually murdered Johannes van der Berg. If I can provide proof of his guilt to the taskmaster or Carpenter Manor, the Carpenter family will do the rest. So I guess I'll have to go and check the archives because it's the newspaper. Looks like a storm is coming. So we're here at the Oakmont Chronicle, and we're gonna look on the archives for that politician. Okay. So he must be a politician. He's a mayor, so officials. He said about an interview and Reed Heights. Bingo. Pierce interview. Today our correspondent had the chance to roam the beautiful alleyways of Eastern Reed Heights, all for the sake of interviewing one of the most promising political figures in Oakmont. Pierce's property, an apartment building tucked away on Museum Avenue between Communion Road and Heelog Street, is definitely a grand sight. But Mr. Pierce takes pains to assure us he is in touch with the needs of the humble man, meeting regularly with the community leaders. Okay. So we have to go Museum Avenue. Pierce lives in Eastern Reed Heights on Museum Avenue between Communion and Dean Heatlog ST. Museum Avenue. What? This part is black. Museum Avenue. But it stops. Okay. Where is it? It says between communion and... But where's that communion? Okay. I found there. Bingo. So it's probably somewhere here. Let me take the fast travel thingy. There's a lot of back and forth in this game. Alright. So. The closest way is this one. I take a boat, hope there is not any infected area in our way, because we have to go around, and that sucks. Here at Mr. Pierce's house. I guess it's this one with the white door. Is it? Yes. It is the one.
This guy sure had some blood on his hands. Literally.
So what do we have here?
He must be taking his election campaign very seriously. Someone got changed here in a hurry.
Letter from Throgmorton. Dear Mr. Peace, despite all the differences we might have had in the past, I cannot but admit that today I see you as one of the most promising candidates for mayor. Oakmont needs a strong hand, which you surely can provide. Don't expect any financial support from my side. I believe one running for mayor should possess the requisite financial means, but otherwise you will have my full assistance. Respectfully, Robert Throgmorton. Okay. Interesting symbols here.
The shape is familiar. I've seen similar daggers before.
That's the eye of the Dagon. Letter from EOD. Mr. Pierce, on behalf of our community, I want to express a huge gratitude for everything you do for us. Very few of the stakeholders here show compassion to the Innsmouth descendants, and you are a rare exception. Please accept this dagger as a sign of our friendship, and a proof that while we maintain this connection, no one from our side will have dared to harm you. Yours, Anna Cavendish. Okay. He's got a lot of friends.
They definitely kept some dirty clothes here. You can see the blood splatter.
What else? What else, our friend here? done. My fellow Oakmonters, from this day forward a new vision will guide our city. From this day forward it will be Oakmont first. Every decision made on trade, on fishery, on newcomers and Ismonthers will be made to benefit the people of Oakmont. We must protect the boundaries of our city from both outsiders and the force of nature. Let's make Oakmont great again.
Is he planning to become the Prince of Oakmont, or is this just some light reading?
He sounds like a crazy man then.
Emptier than a banker's heart.
Okay.
The blood was spurting out of him, Robert. Just spurting out. Oh, it's all over me. Where's my dang tie? I should have been at City Hall by now. Voters won't meet and greet themselves. Get these out of my sight, Robert. Isn't that why we have a laundry room downstairs?
Time to figure this out.
Alright.
The blood was spurting out of him, Robert. Just spurting. Get these out of my... where's my dang tie? I should have been at City Hall by now. Voters won't meet and greet themselves.
No. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. The guy came here. He talked to the mayor, to the wannabe mayor. Then then that guy had a drink.
Get these out of my sight, Robert. Isn't that why we have a laundry room downstairs? The blood was spurting out of him, Robert. Just spurting out. Where's my dang tie? I should have been at City Hall by now. Voters won't meet and greet themselves.
Oh, it looks like it's the first time I actually have a trouble figuring this out. Let me think about this. He's addressing him at the door. He's talking about the blood. Then he's having him a drink. It could be go like this.
The blood was spurting out of him, Robert. Just where's my... Get these out of my sight, Robert. Isn't that why we have a laundry room downstairs?
Milton Pierce
Bingo.
came home covered in blood. He ordered his butler to take his clothes downstairs and went to meet voters at City Hall.
Bloodied clothes. The bloody clothes in Pierce's house can be used as evidence against him. Still, I need something more to accuse him. Okay, so City Hall. It's close. It's really close. Alrighty. We go to the hourglass. I could have used a fast travel here, but it seems like there's none. Let's explore the city a little bit. Is this an infested area? No. Thank God. We're almost. Look, is this a new fast travel? No, it's an old one. Okay, City Hall, dead ahead us. Let's see what Mr. Pierce got to say about all of this. That's the guy. What the hell are you doing, man?
Good day, Mr. Pierce. Bet you didn't expect to see me.
How are you here? You should be in jail.
I have good friends who bailed me out. I just want to talk.
Well, okay, if you wish.
Tell me what you really saw.
You saw the real killer. Tell me who it was.
Want to know what I saw? I saw a bloody newcomer rush in, murder Johannes, and stroll out like it was no big deal.
So, what am I supposed to say here? Why did you frame me? How do you know it was a newcomer? It wasn't me.
You know I didn't do it.
Quite the opposite, Reed. I saw your face. Or are you going to claim it wasn't yours?
Okay, but we know what happened, so how do you know it was a newcomer? Will you change your testimony?
You seem like a rational man, Pierce. Can't we come to an arrangement?
Are you attempting to bribe
Fuck,
a politician,
that was
Mr.
wrong.
Reed? What makes you think I'd accept such an offer?
I'm sorry. I must be thinking of a different Milton Pierce.
But let me tell you, my beloved mother is so old and so rich. I'll miss her dearly when she's gone.
Wow, that's a non sequitur.
Mr. Reed, how do I put this? I find my campaign hamstrung by a distinct lack of resources.
So it's about the money after all.
I fear that all the budget pressures are affecting my cognition. If the situation were improved, perhaps I'd see things more clearly. For instance, I might suddenly realize I'd mistaken you for someone else. You could even remind me of whom.
Huh. What about I kill you instead? I will do it no way. So, what if I refuse? What if I kill him? That's... okay.
How could you propose such a thing? Against your own mother, no less. You're a heartless monster. I won't do it.
Don't get emotional, Reed. Go for a walk, breathe the salty air, then picture your execution. Perhaps with some perspective, you'll reconsider.
I doubt it.
Whatever you say, sir. I'll just leave you this bottle and her address anyway. And Reed, don't come back here after. People shouldn't see me with you.
So, looking for a newcomer. If Milton Pierce is correct, the man who shot Vanderberg is a newcomer. I learned that he married recently and was forced to commit the crime out of fear for his family. There should be a marriage license somewhere that may help me find him. Okay. Should be a marriage license. So since we are in a city hall, aren't people married here? So legal documents. Marriage license. Hereby certify that Glenn Gordon Byers and Evelyn Catherine Lane, residing at Revenue House on the corner of Powder House, ST, and Orchard Avenue, Eastern Shells, were united in marriage in accordance with a license issued by the city of Oakmont, Massachusetts, numbered. So I got him. I got the guy. So we have to go Revenue House at the corner of Powder House and Orchard. It's the corner in Eastern Shells. Powder House. Okay, Shells. The Shells. Powder. Where the fuck is it? There. Got him. That was easy. Gotta do it. I'm gonna do this my way, not their ways. And I'm gonna fast travel there. Oh yeah, I will. Got some bullets in case our little friend wants to attack. This one. What the hell is this? Hey, cut it out. What the hell? Look at this place. People are robbing here. It's in the corner, so it should be this one. Yeah.
The door won't budge.
Wild beasts, are you at home?
Are you Glenn Byers?
Yes. Who are you?
Charles Reed, PI. The guy taking the fall for your murder.
Okay. How did you find me?
Are you serious? A private eye. Now don't make this any worse for yourself and answer my questions.
They kind of look similar, but yeah. I got facial hair, he doesn't.
Why did you murder Johannes Vanderberg?
I had no choice. I am an honest man, sir. I have a family. My sweet Evelyn and Michael, our son. I didn't want to do it, but they had him hostage. I don't even know Johann or whatever he's called.
Okay, who took them?
Do you know who's responsible?
It was a gang. I'd never seen any of them before. This guy gave me a gun. Will? Maybe. But I don't know if he was anyone special. That's all I know. I swear.
Tell me exactly how it all happened.
They broke into our house while I was out. I came home and found the broken door. There were signs of a struggle, but my family... Poor Evelyn. They were gone.
I'll need to inspect the place where it happened.
If you have to, it's next door. I locked it so no one can get in. So I don't have to look at it again.
Okay, let's say I believe you. You've done the deed, so where are your wife and son now?
I don't know. The gang leader promised they'd be released, but they haven't returned. Please, I realize I'm in no position to ask, but can we make a deal?
Depends on the offer.
I am guilty. I took a life, but you have shouldered the blame. I will turn myself into the police and make this right. When I hand over the weapon, they will have to believe me, but I can't do it until I know my family is safe.
Right. So I rescue your family to save my own skin.
In a nutshell, yes. So what's your answer?
I could kill him and finish this earlier, but I'm gonna help him. He'll go to jail anyway.
All right, I'll do it. I don't like it, but I'll do it.
Thank you. You're a better man than I, Mr. Reed. I'm sorry that I put you in this position, but I will make it right. I promise.
Okay.
There used to be some writing here, but it's been washed off, at least partially.
So, what do we have here?
Grape silk and lace. Must have been a pretty dress before it was torn. Seems like everywhere I go lately, I find blood. Who in hell would think to use a spade as a weapon? Oh, wait a minute. Some of the boards look fresh. No dust.
Michelle's diary. Dear diary, Mom's got a new chic. Things seem to be pretty serious between them. Well, I hope this one won't make her cry like my father did. Glenn seemed to be a really nice guy. He showed me his collection of stamps and gave me this nice model car. Mom got married again. She looked so beautiful in her wedding dress and happy. A guy in a terrible yellow scarf came here last night. He was asking too many questions about Dad. Funny, I'm already calling him Dad. Anyway, I told him nothing. I said to get lost. And today, writing ends. What else is here?
This door will be hard to fix.
Don't you dare touch my mom!
Assholes.
Open this door or I'll kick it down!
Catch up to us when you're done. And don't waste any time rescuing Martin. He's expendable.
I think I'm starting to get the picture.
Open this door or I'll kick it down!
Don't you dare touch my mom!
Catch up to us when you're done. And don't waste any time rescuing Martin. He's expendable.
A gang broke in and kidnapped a mother and son. The latter fought back, knocking an attacker through the floor, and the rest of the assailants left with the hostages.
Surrender. I'm not surrendering. How do I get
How do I get into the room beneath us?
Why? The kitchen? It's locked.
Just give me the key.
Fine, fine. Take it.
I'll get going.
He said downstairs. Uh-oh. gotta be kidding me. That was a good one. Nice and easy. God damn it.
Someone must have had a hard fall here. Glad I'm not him.
A note. What's this?
That's a rare spirit. They're lucky to have a bottle from before Prohibition. Congratulations on your wedding, from Sister Peg.
What the? Hey! What the hell? Fuck you. Why do they keep showing up?
Help me!
Fuck.
Somebody! Anybody! Help!
Okay, this looks like we have a situation downstairs there. But do I have enough bullets to actually fight anything downstairs? All around jerk. Milton Pierce knows I did not murder Johannes Vanderberg, but for some reason he is setting me up. Pierce really believes he saw me at the crime scene. He mistook Glenn Byers' face with my own. Yeah, okay. Byers there said what he did. Remorse. Fell through the hole in the floor. He was caught by a monster and dragged away. But I may be able to trace him. Yeah. But I don't have any fucking ammo. This is gonna be bad. Alright. Let's try and kill this monster. Where is it? Fuck. There's the gang member. There is something here, but it's feels like it's stuck. Okay, so what can we craft? We could craft some more of this, a little bit more of that, and nothing more. And I could replenish my health because I'll need it. What is this?
Let's see what he's got in here.
Torn bit of a map. In the back of a dead gang member, I found a piece of map for the southern part of Salvation Harbor. One of the houses on Eel Street north of the intersection with Skipper Road is marked with a red circle.
Now that sends shivers down the spine.
Okay. So I got this location, which I'm going to use to find the hideout where they have the mother and the son. But all of that will happen in the next video. So, thank you for watching.